Hi, everybody. Wow, what a great day, right? Speaking here in the Portland, Salem, Vancouver areas, we have seen some spotty showers, but as expected, those were mostly over the mountains and, in fact, mostly over the Coast Range. 56, 5, 6 looks like it's going to be the high, maybe 57 on the final climate report here in Portland. What a stretch of mild weather. I mean, we keep exceeding, I mean, well exceeding what the model guidance is putting out. Anyway, the last time I talked to you, we made a big deal. We focused on this winter storm coming up through California that was producing some storm warnings for parts of southwestern Oregon and certainly down to the Mount Shasta area. So that's where I want to start because it is now go time with that storm. So you're looking at the full disk water vapor imagery. You can see the moisture plume right here moving into California. So everything is going to start coming up from south to north into Oregon during the day tomorrow, and not really looking for much in the way of any cloudiness or thicker cloud cover until late day going into the evening here in the North Valley in the Portland area. But here you can see the storm starting to wrap up right here. It's going to be a heck of a snowmaker for the Sierra and in particular that Tahoe area where I was just at a weather conference, and I can tell you they need some snow. So this is, I'm sure they're licking their chops down there for this one. So here's another two different ways to look at the storm. There you see the cloud cover to the right moving into California. Clearly nothing starting to shift northward yet, but that shift northward will happen tomorrow. Over our area, see this 546 contour? That was a wrapped up low, nice and tight. Now it's kind of broadened out. It's very weak. We had a spotty shower today, but we had sun. Clearly, there's no real moisture feeding into it. But right in here, you see this stronger trough. There's that low developing that's going to be this next storm coming up. And this is right on the 564 contour. The 564 contour is considered the main jet stream flow area in the upper level charts. Okay, so that's getting that kind of El Nino, if you will, push of a rain system coming into California with the main active jet coming into California. Certainly looks like we're setting back up into that type of a pattern. I want to go down to the National Weather Service office in Medford because this is really where the heart of this storm is going to be setting up here in Oregon. And this top graphic, if anything, kind of underplays, I think, what might be happening. It does show 4 to 6 inches of snow up toward Crater Lake, shows lesser amounts up US 97, which is getting into central Oregon on the east slope of the Cascades. Has some heavier snow amounts down in the Mount Shasta area. But if you're traveling into the Siskiyous, clearly this is where the action, the most of it's going to be. Here's the winter storm warning. I wrote down some notes. So heavy snow in the Mount Shasta area. The Tahoe Basin, by the way, get this, down in California and into the Nevada area of Reno. Lake Tahoe looking for 3 to 5 feet of snow at 7,000 feet. Most of those ski resorts start at about 7,000 feet. So that's like, imagine 3 to 5 feet dumping at Timberline and Meadows. We'd be like, wow, we're not going to get that, but they're going to get that down there. Into the Grants Pass area, this is a wind advisory. This is for the day tomorrow. And they're mainly talking about some winds down in here that could be gusting upwards of about 50 miles per hour. This bluish purple tone is a winter weather advisory for snow amounts. I mean, not a ton of snow. This basically is looking, depending on elevation, anywhere from 5 to as much as 11 inches of snow in the Southern Oregon Cascade. So again, this really gets going tomorrow, weekends into Monday. Let's see here. So if you're traveling down to California, obviously late tomorrow PM into Monday, you're going to be driving into the storm. Here's the Siskiyou Summit Pass today, nice and quiet and clean and dry and 37 degrees. The Siskiyou Summit forecast doesn't call for a ton of snow. It only calls for about 4 to 6 inches of snow at pass level accumulating. That is setting up tomorrow afternoon into tomorrow night, and then more potentially a wet mix on Monday. But clear if you're traveling down that direction tomorrow into Monday, keep your eyes focused on the forecast. Here is what's kind of like the futurecast rain, giving you a projection of how it's going to be moving in. So this is 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Here's Roseburg, already getting some rain. The rain just south of Eugene as the day begins. And then here we are at 4 o'clock. we're clearly getting clouds now thrown up into Portland. I mean, we've got rain just outside of Salem potentially over into Redmond and Bend. This will be really light stuff. Snow level tomorrow. Checking my notes. Snow level tomorrow over the Cascades, 3 to 4,000 feet. This initial band is really light precip. And then I'll play this into Monday, or excuse me, Sunday evening. See how it kind of breaks up. And then we go into Monday morning. This is again, the storm itself is way to our south down in California. It's throwing moisture up to the north. So it makes it tough to tell how much we're going to get. I mean, the modeling is only saying maybe a couple tenths of an inch of rain out of this. I have a feeling it could be more. But this is, let me play this into Monday at 4 p.m. Again, just kind of little fingers of rain moving up, and a lot of this could be on the lighter side. And this doesn't even show it raining at the coast. It shows it raining up against the Cascades, kind of channeling up the Cascades and spilling over into the Willamette Valley again. This is Monday at 4 p.m. A little bit of rain out in the Gorge. This is Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning, that flow pattern really falls apart and we're pretty much done. There's a lingering shower chance on Tuesday, and really that's about it. So what about snow? Here we go. This is tomorrow afternoon at 4 p.m. You can see the heavier amounts. There's a foot down in Northern California falling, and even more so, as I mentioned, by the time you get down into Tahoe. But going into Sunday evening, now we're getting a little bit of snow accumulation up in the Cascades, and then Sunday overnight into Monday morning. This is showing maybe 4 inches of snow accumulation up into the Mount Hood area. Snow levels 3 to 4,000 feet. Some light snow showers out across other areas of eastern Oregon. Let me go ahead and keep playing this into Tuesday morning. Let's see here. So this could be 6 to 8 inches of snow up around Mount Hood. It has some pretty good snow up around Mount St. Helens as well. Again, the big storm, look at Northern California now approaching 40 inches down there. And then I think once we get into Tuesday daytime, yeah, see that number didn't really change. So if this is right, Sunday overnight, Monday into Tuesday morning, Mount Hood would get about 6 inches of snow. I mean, that's something, not much. We have some other light snow amounts across other areas of Eastern Oregon. I do want to focus on the wind. The wind has been nice and light today. It's going to be nice and light tonight. It's going to be nice and light when you wake up tomorrow morning. This is Sunday at 4 in the morning. And then here we are late morning. Now we're getting close to the noon. I want to focus on this. See that little green bullseye, 22-mile-per-hour winds? That's east wind developing. What you can't see here is the surface low of this storm extends tomorrow during the day across the border into Oregon, and then we get the east wind flow wrapping around the top of that low. Okay, this shows south-southeast winds at 10 up into Salem tomorrow around midday, but the 25-mile-per-hour east winds gusting out of the gorge. Now we got 30-mile-per-hour east winds up here, gusting out of the gorge where you see this little bullseye. We got southeast winds to 15, maybe 20 in other parts of the valley. And then the strongest winds look like they're Sunday overnight when we could get, let me back this up. This is late Sunday evening, maybe some 37, 40-mile-per-hour winds gusting out of the gorge. The rest of us more like 15, 20-mile-per-hour winds. But then as we go into Monday, that low weakens during the day. So the wraparound east winds start to weaken. Now we're down Monday noon, back down to light winds in the valley, maybe 15-mile-per-hour east winds coming out of the gorge. So it kind of gives you an idea what those winds are going to be doing. And so I think that sums up the fact we got this big storm down in California moving up into Southern Oregon tomorrow into Monday. It falls apart on Monday. Showed you the rain, which isn't going to be a lot, maybe a quarter of an inch total Sunday night, Monday for Portland. There may be 6, 7, 8 inches of snow up around Mount Hood. What about temps? This is just showing you above normal, below normal temperature areas, and this is tomorrow afternoon. So down here, it's biting on the below normal temperatures, mainly in California where that storm is. Look at all the warm weather in the upper Midwest. Boy, that's really warm. Let me just play this into Monday afternoon. Still, it bites on the clouds and the rain, precip patterns, cooling temperatures in California. We're actually going to be close to normal here at home. Warm bullseye over the upper Midwest. And then if I just play this into midweek, let me see here. Well, I think yeah, okay, this is going to go as far as Wednesday afternoon. Still shows the coolest weather's in California, precip pattern there, really warm bubble upper Midwest. And then we're kind of like 48 to 53, 54 much of this coming week. This shows below normal temperatures, but in reality, we'd be closer to normal. Okay. But certainly, I don't see any big bubbles of any cold weather coming our way anytime soon. So, real quick, there's Timberline 29, 34, 31 ski bowl. These are current numbers, pretty live camera there. Government camp's in good shape, 34. All the Cascade passes are clean. And even at 84, Cabbage Hill into the Blues is nice and clean. And again, I said snow levels going into midweek are going to be like 3,000 to 4,000 feet. This shows Government Camp generally getting above freezing. So that means there could be some icy spots with snow maybe Sunday night, but during the day you would see improving travel conditions, courtesy of Hillcrest Ski and Sports in Gresham, my Mount Hood page. Again, 29 degrees up at Timberline right now. Um, Here are the other current temps. Everybody's been pretty comfortable. It's been cooler out east. This shows Baker City at 5 o'clock this afternoon, 41, Burns 39, Bend 43 degrees. Here's that Central Oregon forecast with the rain and snow coming up depending on location tomorrow, PM hours, tomorrow night, and a Monday. And then notice the low Monday, 28 degrees. So that could be some snow showers anywhere and everywhere, but it will be scattered light precip, I think, in the Monday morning. The Monday afternoon goes to 46. So if you get some light snow in the Bend area, for example, Monday morning, it's going to melt off during the day. Right now, Tuesday, Wednesday look to be dry. And temperatures kind of close to normal, if not a little cool, actually. Daytime highs around 40. This forecast might be too cool, by the way. I've got a hunch because the modeling just continually has been too cold for our temperatures. Courtesy of Hazeldale Tire Pros, the folks I go to for all my tire needs up here in Vancouver. 55 tomorrow. Sunday's going to be great. Look for increasing clouds from the south at some point starting in the afternoon. Look for those east winds to start picking up in the afternoon into the night. It's a cloudy, showery Sunday night with gusty east winds out of the gorge into Monday morning. And then Monday during the day, the showers start to become fewer. The east winds start to fade away. Tuesday is a partly sunny day with a shower chance. I've got 52, might be warmer. Wednesday into Thursday, there's another weather system that comes in. This one comes in from the northwest. But again, it looks like maybe it gives us 25, 3/10, 4/10 of an inch of rain, something like that. Wednesday, Thursday combined. Right now, the front comes in Thursday morning, so Thursday afternoon would become partly sunny with decreasing scattered showers. I've got it dry on Friday. And then there's a front that holds up along northern, the Canadian border or North Washington Saturday. We'll get some clouds from that. Maybe we get some rain from it, or the rain could hold to our north. But overall, this is pretty quiet, uneventful 7-day forecast. Okay. All right, that's what I got for you on the Saturday. Hope you had a good day. If you haven't subscribed yet, I ask you do that. It will let you know when I post a new video. My weather site's portlandweather.com. I'm Rod Hill. Thanks for watching my video. I'll talk to you soon.